Yeah, you're right. It
So I
is. We
think we
should
should get
start.
started, right? Because if
Mhm.
they come, great, but we're supposed to start at 2:30. So
So
Maybe
I
do
just
an intro
started the
on live
recording.
stream.
Tammy, do you want to give us a thumbs up when you're doing the live stream, and then I can do the little
Thumbing
one? Oh,
We're good to go?
yeah. Is it good? Are we good?
it's good to go.
Okay. Yes. So hello, everybody who's joining the recording of the round one of our individual contest for the USA Jigsaw Puzzle Association's Springtime Jigtime 2023 virtual puzzle competition. Like I said, this is a round one for individuals, so we recorded this and are going to be posting it later so that we don't give away the puzzle for the round two participants. This is a solo event. There's going to be 50 people unwrapping a 500-piece Cobble Hill puzzle, and they've not yet seen it, so they don't know what it is until they open the package. We want to thank you for joining us, and I'm going to introduce my fellow board members. I'm Valerie Coit, and one of the board members with the USA Jigsaw Puzzle Association, and I'm joined by my fellow board members and event organizers, Tammy McLeod, Faith Taylor, and Allie Krasny. And what we're going to do first is we're going to actually go to the Zoom, the live Zoom, where all of the puzzlers are in there waiting to get started. Allie's going to share some announcements, and then we'll do the countdown and start puzzling. Just to let you know, if you see us talking ever and you can't hear it or something, it could be because we're communicating via another channel about logistics, but you'll probably hear a lot of us kind of refereeing this event and trying to keep track of everything that's going on to make sure we record everybody's time and watch their progress. So we'll try to do our best to commentate along the way and share some of our insights. And with that, Allie will get started with sharing the announcements with all the players.
Thank you so much, Val. I am going to go ahead and change channels so that I can start making announcements for the competitors. All right, everyone. Is everyone all ready to get started? I bet you are. Me too. So we are going to, so you guys might have seen Valerie talking just a second ago. We are recording this. We'll be putting it up. What do I want to say? This recording will be put onto our YouTube channel later. So that's, if you see us talking and you can't hear us, it's likely we're doing some talking there on a separate channel. So don't worry if you see that. You're not missing anything. So we're going to go ahead and do some announcements, and then we'll get started. I'll try and make the announcements quick and painless so that we can start puzzling, because that's why we're really here, right? Okay, I'm going to share some slides. Can everyone see these okay? Val, Faith, can you guys see those? Okay, great. Thank you so much. Excellent. So sorry. There we go. The screen changes when I share screen and it creates problems for me. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to the Springtime Jigtime competition with the USA Jigsaw Puzzle Association. We are, let's see, hands up if this is your first competition with us. All right, got a few newbies or your first day of competitions with us, I should say. All right, excellent. Welcome to the newbies and welcome back to those who have been before. For those who don't know, about the USA Jigsaw Puzzle Association, myself, Valerie, Faith, and Tammy are the board members putting together all of these events. We co-founded USAJPA along with our colleague Jonathan Clough, who is now 100% with speedpuzzling.com. We founded this in May of 2020, and we've been growing ever since to around 900 members now. So our main goals as an association are to host the national championship to determine the official representative puzzlers at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship. We hosted the first one in October of 2022, and we'll be hosting the next one in March of 2024 in San Diego. In addition to that, we also aim to provide guidelines and support for competitive jigsaw puzzling competitions that are local or regional. And we also establish a ranking system from our events and sanctioned events. And finally, our goal is just to promote jigsaw puzzling in general as a hobby and provide an online hub for people to share news and events related to jigsaw puzzling. So with all of that said, these are a few of the things that we have going on in case you didn't know about it, or in case you want to know more about what we do. So coming up tomorrow, actually, we're going to do some more speed puzzling at our puzzle club, which is kind of just a casual version of this. There's a little more talking and not so much on the prizes. So that's tomorrow. We do have a speedpuzzling.com sanctioned, USAJPA sanctioned competition coming up June 3rd. We actually will be releasing the link for that registration at 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. Central today on our next live stream. We'll be announcing that registration link because our members have exclusive access to that one. So you have to be a member to use this link, and you'll get first dibs basically at getting into this competition. So we expect that to probably sell out pretty quickly. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Our puzzle design contest, which has been running for the last month or so, the deadline will be extended to Monday, May 7th instead of this coming Monday. It gives people a little extra time since they'll be puzzling all weekend. And finally, there is a tabletop gaming convention called Origins happening in June at which we'll be hosting a competition. So that will be an in-person competition in Ohio. So all of these things should be, for the most part, in your member newsletter. So make sure to check that for more details, as well as details about Traveling Puzzles, Puzzle Club, other World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship updates. JPAR ranking, this is a qualified JPAR event, which stands for Jigsaw Puzzle Association ranking. These scores enable us to compare between puzzlers and between puzzles, so you kind of know how fast you are in comparison to others. Our competition times are used for these JPAR scores, and then any event that we deem as sanctioned. These rankings, so like I said, this is a qualified event, which will affect your rankings, and that will be posted sometime shortly after the event in the next few weeks. And those can be found on our website and will also be announced in our newsletter. All right, on to the details. So package opening, everyone has their white package. Don't do anything with it yet. We won't do anything until I get through these slides, but make sure you don't. If you open something before we tell you to, that will result in disqualification. So please wait for the signal. Immediately before we start the timers, we will announce that everyone can open your shipping package. So that white package, there's that package, and then there's some bubble wrap in there. You'll be able to, don't do it right now, but you'll be able to open that before we start the timer. But don't open the cellophane wrap around the puzzle box. Don't open the box or the bag inside. You may use scissors or things like that to open this outer white packaging. But again, don't do so until we say. Don't worry about that last note. Once everyone has their package open, we will count down and say go, and we will start our on-screen timer. And you guys should also start your own timers in the case that we have any sort of mishaps. And at that point, you can open the cellophane surrounding your puzzle box and get started. Once we say go, the only tools that you can use are sorting trays and box top holders. You can't use any sort of sharp device to open the cellophane around your puzzle box. You can't use flashlights, phones, cameras, spatulas, any of these things here. During the competition, please stay muted to avoid distracting others. After you have finished your puzzle and put in the very last piece, we need you to take your hands completely off the table so that we know that you're done. That way we know you're not finishing putting in that last piece. Both hands come off the table. The added bonus is that'll be a very clear sign to us that you're done, because we will be watching the timer and we will be watching you. And for the most part, we'll be recording your time and announcing it. But please reference the on-screen timer when you finish and note your time. You may unmute and announce done, but then remute right away. And please show us your time on the screen. Once we have verified your time, either verbally or in the chat, please turn off your camera so you're one less screen for us to track. In the case that you have a missing piece, there's a 10-second penalty. And the way that works is once you've finished all but your last piece and you realize you can't find it, look at the timer, note your time. If you can't find the piece within the next 10 seconds, we'll end your time at the end of that 10 seconds. If you find it sooner, we'll record your time sooner. Make sense? Great. Post-competition, you may leave or stay and watch the chat, but please mute it if you stay. You can also go to the live stream. Sorry, this one isn't being a live stream, so don't worry about that. You should stick around for the live stream at the check-in starts at 4:30 Central, because you can watch the next set of competitors do the same puzzle and see how they compare. If you finish, there is a time limit of 2 hours. If you haven't finished within the 2 hours, what we'll do is we'll let you know we need to stop the session, but you can keep your timer going and finish off screen and then report your time back to us. We will still put it in our standings, but we'll note it as an unofficial time and you won't be eligible for prizes. If there are any photo finishes or missed completions, we have the recording to review and the on-screen timer, so we may indicate that it's a photo finish and we'll have to review. So all of these times are tentative finish times. Prizes. We know you do it for the pride, but prizes are nice. Okay. So we've got a couple different prizes to look at. So each wave of individuals has its own set of prizes. So if you come in first at this time, you will get these prizes here in the middle. So first place will win $120, second $80, third, fourth. First, second, and third will get a box top holder trophy from Zacco Puzzle Boards and a Cobble Hill puzzle. So that will happen to everyone in this wave. 4 through 6 will also get a prize as well, a Cobble Hill puzzle. This same set of prizes will be awarded to the puzzlers at 4 p.m. In addition to all of that, we're going to take all 100 of the individual puzzlers and look at the overall first through third place finishers. And those finishers will win a puzzle easel from Ravensburger, which is super exciting. So Ravensburger was the sponsor of our pairs competition. Cobble Hill is the sponsor of our individual competition, which is really exciting. They actually gave us an unpublished puzzle. This one will be published soon, but no one has seen this yet except for the board members. So it will be something new and exciting tonight. In addition to all of these prizes, there will be a door prize puzzle from Cobble Hill, and we will actually go ahead and draw for that now. And I'm going to give the screen control over to Tammy, and she will spin for that. Okay. If your name comes up and you win, you should, if you can, please unmute and say woohoo.
And Kaylin and Sarah, since switched, you might actually be in the spinner wheel in the next round if you're not seeing your name on the wheel there.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Yeah, Joanna is not here. That's too bad. So she can't unmute and say woohoo, but I think she does still win.
Yep.
So we will mark her down. All right. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. Great. So what we'll go ahead and start doing right now is we could do the first part of this, which is open the white packaging. So you can use scissors or whatever for this. Open the white packaging and the bubble wrap. Don't open anything else. Set your puzzle down when it's ready to go. Oh yeah, Joanna. All right. I'm so curious to know what people are thinking of the image right now. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Let's see what you think. Tiffany likes it. Betsy feels medium. I feel like I saw up down. Sarah's got a hand wave. It's a so-so. Got another so-so, Jeremy. All right. All right, excellent. I think it's
so.
Oh, Melanie, do not open the cellophane.
Yep.
Awesome. Glad I caught you. Okay.
Let's make sure we're all ready to go on the timers. That our fingers are poised, including the timer for the computer screen, the official timer.
All right, Tammy's ready with the official timer.
Okay. So Allie's going to count us down. Is everybody ready? It's looking like everybody's ready.
All right. And when I say go, we'll start the timer. You start your timer and you start puzzling as fast as you can. So we are going to count down now from 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, we got the timer started. I feel like we're already ahead.
We're winning.
Yep. We got it. We did it right. I'm going to spotlight the picture so anybody watching the recording can see. Oops, there it is. What we're working with. Thanks. That was a great idea, Tammy, to put that in and as the image on the one after it got going. That was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw a lot of
It's not
when you asked for a read. That was a good idea, Allie, to get a sense of what people thought. I think this is going to be a little challenging. So there's just I think when we first looked at this, we all were like, okay, probably people are going to attack those lines, the little, contact paper shelf line. And then maybe build out from there. Maybe instead of going last with the furry animal, it's maybe one of the first things. I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. I think the little vase and rose in the corner is going to be everybody's first line of attack, like just hitting that immediately.
The flower. So Faith, Tammy, and I did this already, right? And you're exactly right. I feel like flowers were pretty early. The cat was fairly early. I don't know. What do you guys think? No, Tammy can't.
I don't want to talk about it. Needless to
Tell us
say,
how you really feel about this puzzle.
I did not do so great on this puzzle, but yeah, I did the flowers first for sure, and then the lines, like the pink and white dotted one, and then the green one, and then there's another line at the very bottom, I think, too, and then the cat. It was just a hot mess from there.
I feel like I should have not spent as much time on the edges because they weren't as easy as I would hope. But I also know, based on all of my puzzle science, that I really have to have the edges to puzzle effectively. Like I really struggle without them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I thought the edges. I'm glad I did the edges actually.
I mean, this being so segmented, maybe doing the edge is a good idea. Like it gives you a sense of the scale of each little plate, and I don't know. I think I would definitely want to do the edge first. And I can see where you're right. The edge would kind of be a mess because it's a lot of these patterns, but yet they're big enough chunks that it's identifiable that I feel like you could, go from there.
Yeah.
What about the little statues? Because I didn't do it. I was just kind of watching you guys. But are those, is that like 5 pieces? Or
not that
does it
many,
much,
and then they're like kind of similar to each other. What were you going to say, Faith?
Yeah.
It wasn't like, I felt like distinctive enough for me because it's a lot of like white and black. I don't know. Like I said,
Eventually I was like, oh, some of these are like just darker colors. So, what do I want to say? Like, then I was like, oh, I should grab them. But it was kind of late in the game, I felt like. And I, like you said, they're kind of small. they're not distinct enough from each other. So then there was a lot of like looking at the box. Oh, Karen's doing like a sort right now. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through and try to pull up folks that I know are pretty quick, and spotlight them to just kind of see where they compare to each other in terms of
So I'll look and see if there's any
of their
speedrun
sort and
puzzlers. Oh,
strategy going
Doug
on.
Elwinger.
Okay.
Doug is fast, but so is it okay for me? I'm going to stream to later. Is it okay for me to mention the cut?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So
We were kind of debating on that because it adds an interesting element, but
yeah. Well, yeah, it shouldn't. This shouldn't. No one should see this, so it shouldn't ruin anything. But
yeah, that's true.
so for anyone that's done this, sorry, anyone that knows about our speedrun, we have a speedrun puzzle with puzzle twists, and some of our puzzlers have done that puzzle a large number of times, like in the 40s and 50s and 60s. And that puzzle cut is a very unique shape cut. It turns out that this puzzle is cut the exact same way. So we're really interested to see if some of the speedrun puzzlers might notice that and if it might advantage them. Doug Elwinger, I know, has done the speedrun quite a bit. So he's a fast puzzler in general, but we should keep an eye out for him.
Yep.
Too bad it didn't help you that much, Ellie.
Well, you know what happened.
Do you guys want to say how you did? I mean, I don't feel like we should say times because, that really kind of lets you know where about we expect people to fall. But
I don't mind.
You guys, I'm sorry, but I totally unmuted like in the Zoom and not in the Discord.
Oops.
Sorry.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
See, I know I should just stop talking.
No, we like it. I don't mind saying. Oh, but I do have to caveat it, obviously. We met as a board. We were like, let's puzzle against each other on Zoom. And then Val didn't puzzle with us, and she just did USAJPA business and just chatted us up the whole time.
Oh, so it's my fault now. I see how this is going.
No, I'm very bad because if someone's chatting with me while I'm puzzling, Tammy's good because she just doesn't engage. She's like, I'm going to just keep puzzling. And I'm like, oh, did you want to talk about that time when I was 4? Sure. And I don't stop myself from being distracted, and I distracted myself super bad. So I'm not sure that it helps me.
Excuses, Allie.
You know it's true though. I can't puzzle when I chat. That's bad.
That is.
By the way, I think we should just say that I don't know why I'm giving you a hard time because I really did not do good. And
maybe that was my advantage though. I'm very curious. I almost beat Tammy. It's been a while, I feel like, since that happened. If I weren't chatting, maybe I would have beaten her. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, Tammy prevails. Allie came in second, and Faith came in third in the mini USAJPA board competition.
Yeah. Where people were chatting and distracting. But that in mind, I don't mind saying.
To be fair, I was doing a lot of business. I wasn't asking about when you were 4. I was just practicing what you see on the recording versus what Zoom sees and all that stuff.
I'm totally kidding.
People have no idea the amount of work that goes into these.
My favorite though was at one point we were talking about like worlds teams, and you're like, that team with this person, this person, this person, this person, and then there's this other team with these 4 people, and I was like, this is not being processed in any way, shape, or form. No, you were doing that was totally fine. But
I'm just gonna go and try to spotlight some folks so that they watch this later, they can kind of see where they're at. This early on, I feel like everybody looks kind of, everybody's in the same boat.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of pieces. Man, it does. Why does this puzzle look like so many pieces? Is it because it's a larger pieced puzzle, right? The piece sizes are kind of big. It just looks like massive when you're seeing it on people's tables right now.
Yeah, the pieces got pretty big.
Yeah. So that is something just to kind of give people watching a heads up is that, typically, like for nationals, for example, we use Ravensburger puzzles, and that's because if somebody's going to the world championships, that's the world sponsor. And so it makes sense to have kind of the same companies. So if we're helping to determine like who might go to worlds or, kind of giving people a sense of like how they do in stacking up to world competitors, it makes sense to use the same puzzle brand. But for this, we thought let's switch things up a little bit and let's throw in a random cut puzzle instead of a ribbon cut, which means it has kind of a bigger variety of shapes than the more straight across ribbon cut puzzles. So we could see some different results here today because we could have people that excel more in that random cut camp than the ribbon cut, which,
That's why we did it too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
We were like, we know that people have different strengths and random cut is a very different strength. About quick technical note, do you want to also highlight the timer?
Oh, sure. Good idea.
Or the image, something to consider.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, this should be, I'm really interested. And then, like I said, with that speed run element, I'm really interested. I had to grab some lunch because don't get a break.
That's okay.
Which is
I
why
ate while you were checking everybody in, and I appreciate that. I don't know that I'll get all 50 people. I'm trying to kind of remember who I'm spotlighting so that, most people get to see themselves on here at some point. It's fun to see people that are new and that also are doing more than one competition today.
I wonder how they'll feel by the end of the day. They'll know if they love it or hate it.
Right.
This is interesting. I feel like the strategy right now is just like chaos. Like, and that's how it felt assembling it.
Right.
Like, don't you think, Faith? Tammy?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm actually maybe working on the finances a little bit, but yeah, it was totally chaotic, and like I'm looking at these, we were talking in the pairs competition about having like puzzle pieces with inside your border, and I've gotten really bad about that, and I feel like there's this fine line, like you won't want some pieces in there, but if you have too many, it can really mess you up. And so I'm looking right now, like Katie has a very clean border. Yeah, people seem to be a lot cleaner than I was, but you're right. It's like, it was hard. It was just hard. There was a lot of like flowers.
So here's a note for us in the future and something I haven't really thought about. And I know, when we do an in-person competition, you don't need to worry about it as much because hopefully you've kind of considered this, but we should maybe start sharing with people how big the puzzle is.
Oh, sure.
Because I'm seeing some people that kind of gave themselves a space that if you were doing a 500 piece, Ravensburger with like regular size pieces, like smaller pieces, you would be fine. But with something like this, with the bigger pieces and it's just a bigger footprint, there's some people that, man, they're operating in a pretty small space. And like, where do you put, they don't have trays.
This is a big puzzle.
Yeah, it's a big puzzle. So I feel a little bad for the folks that, I'm looking like that Carrie Schumacher's table and she's just got that piece of tag board and she, or a puzzle board that she's using. And I tried to do.
She had a small table for pairs too. I think she just must have.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had her before though.
I was gonna say, like, now, looking at Yvonne and Karen, like, they're sharing a table there, and look at how much the pieces are stacked on them.
You should have
I
had a
bet
line
they're-
down the middle. I feel like Karen's encroaching.
Yeah. I think Karen is encroaching a little bit, maybe, but I mean, it's just tough. Like, we maybe should have warned people. You're gonna want a little space. But at the same time, I appreciate that Karen and Yvonne are clearly following like WJPC kind of guidelines, and so they're just forcing themselves to use that space, which I also think is a smart idea. So. But like, look at her compared to Katie here. Katie's just got, a whole dining table.
Yeah,
that's a
huge difference.
Advantage. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's interesting. Karen is not doing that. Like, she just right away is tackling those shelf lines and going with that.
She like sorted too, so this is very interesting. Yeah, I think this puzzle is gonna mess with some brains, and it is kind of interesting to me.
I did the shelf lines before I did the edges too.
Did you?
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. Because of the random cut, the edges aren't as easy to pick up for me as the shelf line, because the polka dots stood out so much, and then the green.
Luckily, I feel like I could pick out the edges a little bit better because I knew what those pieces looked like. It didn't help me beat Tammy, but it's fine.
And you knew where to let one go to, and you kept rubbing it in, making me feel bad while we were competing.
And I was like, someone's gonna beat me, and then you did, and it was fine. But I was really excited. I was like, I know where this piece goes.
Yeah. You're right though, Allie, in that Tammy, like Tammy does have the ability to just kind of like, I can listen, but still just not engage. But Allie, I think it's hard for you. Like, if somebody's chatting, I'm going to chat. I can't not chat.
That's what happens to me in life. I'm not always trying to make friends, but then if someone starts talking to me, then we're going to talk for an hour. I can't stop myself. Sometimes I'm really happy when I do something and have not made a new friend. Sometimes it's like, I'll just be quiet over here.
You're like my mom when I took her to Wales, and we would get to a tourist site, and it'd take us 45 minutes to get in because she'd meet some other woman in the parking lot, and they'd start chatting. And I'd be like, come into the, what are you doing? We're all waiting for you.
I think I got it from my family, because I noticed that, especially about my grandparents, when I go anywhere with them. Yeah, they're just like, are we going through the grocery store aisle? Like, yeah, we're going to stop for a conversation. It's fine. Kara Taylor's got her border all put together and looks like making some decent progress.
Yeah, Betsy's got her border together too, it looks like, for the most part.
I feel like people's brains are breaking, and I don't know why, but it makes me kind of happy.
I think we're gonna have some people pretty annoyed with us. Let's just say even our fastest puzzler from the board, it took over an hour. So this isn't one of those like, oh, we're gonna be done in 35 minutes kind of deals. Or 40 minutes.
I'd say my time. And
correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Kara last time we did a non-Ravensburg, I think we did that Eurographics Dragon one a year or so ago, and didn't Kara Taylor win that?
I don't remember.
Maybe. I feel like Kara Taylor is usually in the mix though.
So so maybe like this random cut will be good for her. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And I do know that the puzzle twist puzzle for Karen Cavett, she came in second in the nationals, and so she's on average much faster than I am, but I beat her at the puzzle twist time by like a full minute, I think.
So look at Ashley Willard there. She's I just spotlighted her, and for a minute there, she was just like 1, 2, just like one after the other. I was like, dang, I think she's done a little sorting so that she can just kind of book along.
Looking for that puzzle now, Faith, to see if I can. We'll have it up. No, Sarah Schuler won that one.
I swear Kara won one.
It was Sarah, Katie Dilks, and then Kara Taylor was in third.
Maybe that's what it was.
That was pretty fast for her. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that just might be her.
Yeah.
You know, she might be a little bit stronger in the random cuts. If that was even a random cut. I think it was.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
So curious how this is going to turn out.
Yeah, I am too. I'm really curious. I'm gonna keep switching it up here and try to spotlight new people.
I'm really interested to hear from Doug and wait, Kim is in this too, right?
Yeah,
Kim is.
Yep.
She's a fast puzzler, but she's been doing the speed run a whole bunch too. So
yep.
I'm wondering, because this was my experience. As I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, that piece, I recognize that piece. Wait, I recognize that piece. Oh, wait, is this the same as the speed
I know.
run?
I was going to say, how long did it take you when we were doing it the other night for you to realize, oh, this is the exact same cut as the speedrun puzzle?
It was really fast because the edges were so distinct. And there were a couple pieces that like you wouldn't see on any other puzzle. And so when I did, I was like, this is absolutely the same one because they're in the same spot and everything. I'm sure that Doug and Kim are already like, oh, wow. Like I am going to, like, I know. Like, but I'm not sure how much of an advantage it was because it still has a different image on it. And as you saw from my upside down video, just because you know the piece shapes doesn't mean you know where they go.
So I pulled up Whitney Presley there, and she's making really good progress with the shelf lines.
Oh, wait, someone is in the waiting room.
Yeah, I think they are just maybe a member who got the Zoom link and thought they could watch. I don't know. It's not anybody I don't think that was missing, so I'm not letting them in.
No. That gets to the point where it becomes cheating.
So
Manning Crowley is in. Is that what you're going to say, Faith? They're in the second one?
She's in the fourth one.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not letting her in.
No, I'll message the waiting room. I'll message the waiting room and let her know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Probably unintentional and just like, oh, am I supposed to be in this?
Unintentional. People are trying to. I'm just kidding.
I'm just joking. Person the benefit of the doubt.
I think they're cheating. No, I'm just kidding.
I get myself into trouble.
Let's see how Robin's doing here. My good pal Robin. Oh, she's got the edge done. Yeah, definitely there's two lines of thought. It's like, okay, I do the edge or I do the self lines in the middle.
Yeah.
What's
See, this is why I was like, maybe the edges weren't the best. What were you going to say, Faith?
What's Yvonne doing? Why is she staring?
She is?
Staring at us?
What?
Look at Yvonne. What's she doing?
No,
she's not frozen. Do you see her?
Yeah.
She looks like she's having a problem with her camera or something.
I don't know. Maybe the battery's running down on it. I bet they got a battery notice and they got to plug it in or something.
Well,
that's a bummer.
That's a bummer. Huge bummer.
Shoot.
Meanwhile, Karen's just going.
I hope she stopped her timer.
I announced. Should I let her know?
Oh yeah, I hope Yvonne stopped her own timer so she'll have an accurate. But that's a bummer.
Be eligible though.
No, I know, but it's just so she knows.
Mute and
Tammy messaged her.
Okay.
And so she messaged everyone, but it's
I think it's got to be
power to laptop stuff. Ooh, yeah.
I figured it was that. It was like a charging thing.
Okay. Here comes the spouse.
I was gonna say, where is anybody else in the house that could be coming and helping with this, so she doesn't have to deal with it?
Such a bummer. What a bummer.
I know that's taken her a while. It's probably she's losing a good 30 to 40 seconds at least.
Right.
At least.
Guys, this is what my brain thought of as a comparison. You're gonna laugh. Like in the Olympics, people are like doing speed skiing. They're like speeding down the hill as fast as they can, and then they like wipe out, even though they were like a huge favorite. I feel like this was their wipeout.
This was Yvonne's wipeout for sure. No, you're right.
Oh, she's back up, but she's slowed down now. I don't know if she'll get there in time.
No, you're right. Oh, yeah.
This is a sport, okay?
It is. It is a sport. It is a sport. And why can I not do it? When you bring up the skiing thing, it immediately reminds me of the last Olympics. And why can't I think of her name? The one that's like wins everything.
Simone Biles?
Michaela Schifrin. No, Michaela Schifrin at Winter Olympics last year. She wins everything. She's like the world champion. And then she goes to the Olympics and she wiped out on every run in her strongest events. And it was just heartbreaking. It was like.
But I would like to just say that she is for world championship, she is like the most decorated skier. She just.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's like the world's, she's the most decorated, downhill speed skier, I think, in existence.
Right. Well,
when it came to the Olympics, I just had a hard time and it just was heartbreaking.
Poor girl.
It reminds me of when Simone Biles, like she also, right? Like she went, like she was on a level of her own and then she had to quit because she got like the twisties and just like couldn't. Like her mental state was not where it should have been. And I think the last Olympics was really tough. Like everyone was coming off of COVID and I can't imagine how that messed with people to do this super hard thing.
I love the Olympics. I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a huge Olympics person.
I was trying to get tickets to Paris and all the kind of group tickets, like what was left was like not very good. I'm still mad because I missed the Salt Lake Olympics. My parents live there. They did. They got to see a lot of it.
We were talking about hosting them in Chicago at one point and we were like gonna be living there and we're like, oh my gosh, but that didn't happen.
I went to them once. I went to them when they were in Japan because we happened to be living in Japan at the time. So that worked out great.
That's so awesome.
That was the Winter Olympics and I loved it. I mean, winter is my favorite, I would say. So we just love it. It was so much fun.
So what do we need to do to get jigsaw puzzling? I need to get robotics because my kids are into robotics and jigsaw puzzling into the Olympics.
I know it doesn't seem that. I mean, it should definitely be in the Winter Olympics. It's a winter sport, right?
Maybe we create our own type of Olympics, which includes like the board game Olympics. So it's like chess. It's
and like speed cubing and stuff.
The mind sports Olympics.
What?
Oh,
the mind sports Olympics exists.
We need to be a part of that. Why are we not?
We need to be a part of that. That's true.
Do Sudoku. I mean, look, I just named like 6 or 7 things. We could easily come up with a bunch. We should do that.
I think Tammy's saying they're already happening, right?
They already have it?
But is jigsaw puzzling a part of it? I bet
we should.
Not yet. Did you say the Mind Games Olympics?
No, there's a Mind Sports Olympiad and there's also the World Puzzle Championships.
Yeah, but we need jigsaw puzzles to get included in all that. So we need to work on that.
We can talk to Mind Sports Olympiad. I see it. Is that Tammy?
I mean, Jigsaw Puzzles has its own Olympics. I mean, the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships.
No, but I like multiple sports together.
Chess, backgammon, Scrabble. Let's see. Memory and Sudoku. So you've been, Tammy.
Jigsaw puzzling is better than all of those. We kind of have the Olympics for jigsaw puzzling because we have Worlds, which we all go to.
Okay. Quick logistics question. Can you guys see the gallery or can you only see the timer?
I switched it. Oh, is it time? I don't have the timer on. No, I don't have it spotlighted anymore, but right now it should be all gallery. I took a break from spotlighting and just see a sea
It's
of
totally fine.
pink puzzle pieces.
It's good. No, I just want to make sure because sometimes the way that I look at it, like
Yeah,
it's unclear. So just
I
checking.
get.
Yeah, you're right though. There is the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship is like Lindsay said in the latest video of the World.
Yes, the Guinness
WJPG.
Book of World Records video. That's true.
She said it's kind of the Olympics of puzzling, and she's not wrong.
No, she's not wrong.
So we've got Trisha Siedlecki has like her puzzle all lined up with the lines, and she's like starting to fill in. Does anyone else have it?
Oh,
like
I can pull that up and try to look at it a little more closely if I can find her here quick.
Like, I think she has the most comprehensive
Sort going on, you think?
Yeah. Well, it's like you can see, like she's got the whole structure of the puzzle.
Oh.
Emily
Boy,
Chandron
it's a
has
while to
that.
find people.
A lot of puzzle pieces everywhere.
Ben Schofield.
I'll spotlight Emily, and then you said Ben Schofield and Tiffany.
Trisha Siedlecki.
Oh, there's Trisha. Yeah, let's see. I can pull up Trisha. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Trisha's.
See what I mean?
Trisha's definitely got some good. Yeah, and you're right. Emily Chadron too is really. They're like right with each other. Look at how much she's got filled in the
too.
top row.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find Ben. Are we gonna have all new people at the top of our rankings? That would be amazing.
I wish we could see closer into Karen and Yvonne. Karen might have that, except for the edges.
Okay, here's Ben. I found Ben.
Katie Everson sort of has that.
Yeah, I felt like Katie Everson was doing well earlier.
And Betsy Parker, actually.
And I always think Simi. Simi is very fast. Simi Berman.
Ah.
It would be a coup if Betsy beat her sister Robin, because usually Robin comes out on top, but I think that would be fascinating. I know that they are practicing so hard right now because they're teamed up with the Reuters for World Championships. And I think they're feeling the pressure with knowing how good the Reuters are, that they really have to like try to match that. And so I think Betsy's been puzzling just an insane amount lately.
I think the Reuters have been practicing too.
I think their whole lives they've been practicing.
Shouts to them. They have been, yeah.
I'm so curious, you guys, to see where they land in this. They must be in the second round then, huh?
Yeah, they must be.
Oh my gosh.
I just put Betsy and Robin next to each other, and I think Betsy's ahead of Robin right now.
Never know though, because it changes for people, right? Like all of a sudden someone slows way down. Yeah, Simi's doing great. Will you highlight Karen and Yvonne again? Maybe we can get a little more close up on them.
I'm going to put the timer in there, and then yes, I will pull them up.
Yeah, Simi's really fast.
Oh boy,
look at Karen.
Yeah, I think she's got a lot. I wish we could see better.
A little hard to tell you.
Definitely, she's got that. Here, what I can do is remove other spotlights so we can see the two of them bigger. What's crazy is how much more relaxed this is from the morning pairs, where you were done 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
With the winner number, or with the winners at least. We okay, yeah, there you can see a little better. So Karen's got the cat
she's killing it.
Yep. So we're at 30, almost 33, and Karen's got the cat done.
And the lines. Wow. How much time Yvonne lost.
Oh gosh, yeah, I feel like Yvonne lost minutes there.
You could tell she's going kind of slow. No offense.
Well, I'm sure that just throws you off too, right?
Yeah, totally. That was my problem the other night.
Yeah.
I kept telling you about how I knew all the pieces. Oh my God, this weird one with only the one innie. I mess you up. Ha! Guys, we've got a lot of social media tags. It's pretty exciting and
I'm glad you're checking.
I'm
It's
not
like my thing,
focusing on
right? Is I
anything else.
just do a little bit of everything not very well. I have to have my hand in it. What you're saying about?
Yeah, no, I'm just like, I'm focusing on this. I don't want to try to look at social or do anything else. What I am worried about in looking at this right now is we're going to have like 20 people finishing at once. Like, I feel like there's so many people kind of in the same vicinity.
No
Which,
bueno.
for those of you out there watching this, that is a virtual competition nightmare.
A real and virtual nightmare.
It is, yeah. It feels a little better and real because you only need like one person to be at their table, and but on this, it's like we don't all. You can tell where people are standing in a big room and in person. I can't tell what you guys are looking at on your screens in a Zoom, so it's a little bit more tricky. Let's see. Who should I spotlight here? Who's
I'm wondering if they're talking, if Yvonne and Karen or maybe Yvonne's husband is talking, because I keep seeing Karen just get this big smile on her face. I don't know if she's just loving this puzzle.
I don't know.
Cute.
So I'm gonna spotlight a few. Yeah, that's Simi. Simi's doing good.
Hey, Trisha, I think is gonna be high up there. Becca's starting to pull ahead. Becca Taylor.
Okay.
Amanda Messinger is actually.
I was gonna spotlight Kara Taylor. She's doing good too.
Right, great. Yeah, I'm just doing my duty and trying to tell you what I can. Let's see.
Okay, I'll pull up Becca.
We've got. How many spaces do you have, or who do you have right now?
Right now I've got Simi, Kara, and Becca up.
Oh, I see the pins. So Betsy's looking good. Maybe Chandran.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull Emily up because she's definitely got a lot going on too.
Amanda Messenger.
Okay.
Messenger, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah. See what I mean though? Like looking at the ones I just have spotlighted, it's like, oh, they're so evenly, like they're really kind of the same place. I'm gonna look at Kyle Kosen. He is pretty quick. Ooh, Kyle's doing good.
All right, Kyle.
He's got the headphones on. Yeah, that's gonna be Faith's world's pair partner. So I bet you're rooting for Kyle there, Faith.
I am totally rooting for Kyle. I hope he does better than I did. He will. He's good. Although,
these people are going to finish faster than we did.
We do mostly rabbits together, right? So it's really interesting to see people do these random cut puzzles because I think it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Do you want to put Yvonne and Karen back on the spotlight too?
Sure.
I'm going to keep an eye on who I think is doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Not that we're that close, but I feel like other contenders would be either Robin, Ben Schofield.
I don't have Robin up. I'll pull Robin and Ben up. I think I can get a couple more. Let me put the timer up. People can see about whether
Noel Marshall or Sabrina G look pretty good. Gail O'Connell and Bree Cowan don't look too bad. Alyssa looking pretty decent too. So those are options.
Okay. Did you mean Alyssa Puzzles or Alyssa? I think there's more than one Alyssa, isn't there? Or is it Alyssa Puzzles A to Z? I'll pull that one up.
Oh, Tammy, I see your message.
I think that was from earlier. Oh, wait, let's check in with Trisha Seidlecki. Oh, no, I'm getting
Yeah.
thrown. She's got the poster on the table, and I was like, oh, but
Oh yeah, you're like, and she's done.
yeah, not quite.
Something we need to remind people of when we announce the first winners is do not share this on social media for the next few
Oh,
hours.
yes, we do need to remind that.
Need to probably say that like 14 times if we can.
Yeah, I know how easy it is to just get done and immediately like,
Be like, oh, I'll put
Yeah.
it.
yep. Yeah, Amanda Messinger's got, I mean, she's got the cat done, she's got the corner done, she's got the whole edge and the shelves. She's doing pretty
I don't
good.
really remember that name. It seems kind of familiar, but I'm a little surprised.
I'm gonna pull up Sarah Oman too, because I think there's right about the same spot. Like I said, it's making me nervous. So
Do
many
we
people.
know, does Karen, how does she feel about Random Cut?
Don't know. We
Vaughn
should
does
know. We
not care
watch
for
her
it.
videos, so
Yeah.
I feel like she's a.
I feel like people are going to watch
opportunity
this and they're going to be like, we know. Like all of her fans are going to be like, we
It's
know.
true.
And we're going to be like, sorry.
I don't know. I think because she does so many different brands, I don't know if she has much of a preference. And I don't know that she would say, because I think she kind of, doesn't want to play favorites on her YouTube channel, probably. So
Sorry.
Who's that? Who says that?
is that your dog?
That's my house.
It was a rooster. It sounded like.
That was my husband.
That's not any.
Yeah, my daughter came home and got excited.
That's adorable.
I just feel like every video I pull up, people are in about the same spot.
Yeah,
It's
it does.
freaking
This
me
is where
out.
this is where it slows down. Is because now you have to find the nitty gritty to focus on. So like this is the point where you start noticing there are those little figurines that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
This is where you notice like, oh, this like you start looking at the plate designs. There is the little teacups and plates to put it on. So you start to notice the kind of more unique ones.
Yeah. All of the plates and teacups are like a floral pattern, but it's different floral patterns. But my guess is it all just kind of blends together as a bunch of floral patterns.
Oh, here, I'm looking at, okay. So there's this like gold and green. There's a couple plates that are gold and green. And those ones I feel like at this point were fairly distinct. What else? There's a couple very loud floral patterns. Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like Kyle's really doing well. Like looking at just like the blank spots he has, I feel like he's doing pretty well.
I should ask everyone to have a black table. It's easier to see.
Yeah, everybody, we're gonna start dictating what kind of table you have, or what kind of light.
Where your camera?
Let's check in.
You can see people are slowed down. This part is the more painful part, I feel like. Because for a while, you're like, I got these lines. Yeah, I got these flowers. Okay. I got the cat. Now what do I do?
I find it interesting because, like, Karen, I think, is really kind of working with the constraints of the space. So she's just focusing on that bottom row. Like she hasn't done the top edge yet. I mean, it looks like she's got some of it together, but she hasn't like assembled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel like
they're cursing us right now for having a
spread out.
Well, and just for having like a large, I think it's also deceiving, right? Because of the angle of the camera, like she's in the foreground, so everything looks bigger.
I hope that's right. Karen likes her space. I get it. I like my space too.
They look so peaceful. Everybody looks so peaceful right now. I'm not seeing anybody looking like super panicky or anything.
Like I did the other night.
I think I'll go back to gallery view.
This is what separates the puzzlers from the pro puzzler. I don't know.
The strong from the weak.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could use, I guess you could use that. Yeah. It's making me feel better because where's our timer at? What time?
It's 44. We're at 44 minutes. I feel bad because I think we're going to have a lot of people that don't finish in the 2 hours that we're and just for people watching, like we're going to let people continue to puzzle, but we have to jump off after 2 hours to do the next round. So we'll just let them submit their times after. It's not like in person where we stop and everybody stops and then they count pieces. Like we'll just let them go ahead and keep going and then just email us their time. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot. I think. How many of you guys?
Seem that hard when we did it, when we chose it. I mean,
I mean, what do you think? Like 2/3 will finish in 2 hours, maybe. But
that's pretty
30
good,
people.
If that's true.
I feel like that's maybe about where we'll be at. Hopefully.
Here's a question: do you think anyone's gonna finish in under an hour?
No.
What was Tammy's?
Well, Tammy though, yeah, maybe.
Well, I was 1:16 and Tammy was a few minutes faster than me.
Yeah,
like a minute.
Yeah, wow.
Sorry, giveaway.
I think the Reuters and maybe Sarah Struhler are all going to finish in under an hour in the next session.
Sarah doesn't like random cut though, I don't think.
No.
I think Sarah does.
She's still fast anyway.
Oh, I think she likes random cut. Sarah does.
I think she does too.
Really? My bad.
Does a lot of puzzle twists too, and this is the same cut as like a lot of puzzle twists. So we know for a fact.
I actually went back
as a puzzle twist.
All the other puzzle twist puzzles that I had images of in my puzzle tracker were not the same cut. I could zoom in and I would be like, nope, doesn't have that. Okay. But I did notice one other Cobble Hill that had it. So, but I've seen other Cobble Hills that didn't. So I'm just really interested. Do you think Kim's figuring out? You've got her highlighted. Did she figure out the piece thing yet?
Don't know. I would be curious to know. Yeah, who are your other speedrun puzzle people that you recognize here? Are there any more that I could highlight?
Here we've got Kim and then Doug Elwinger.
Oh yeah, let me go find Doug.
Let me see if I can find.
So these are folks that have been doing the speedrun puzzle on a regular basis, which means they can do it as many times as they want and submit their time. If they continue to improve, they can just keep submitting their time, and the goal is, to just get the best time overall.
Oh, looks like Becca actually did it with Doug quite a bit.
Okay, so Becca.
Okay. And then we've got Liz and Mike and Josh Nelson. Do we have any Nelsons here?
I don't think so.
Spoons in the next one. I don't think there's no Kevin Collins in here.
No. So these would be potentially, did you say Ben? No, Ben isn't a speedrun puzzler, is he?
Suzanne is, but she's not in this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
so these are the folks that would potentially be recognizing that the cut of this puzzle is exactly like the one they've been doing over and over and over to try to improve on. So is this the Becca and Doug that placed in the pairs just a little while ago?
Yes.
It is. Okay. I wonder, I am going to be so curious to see if people that did the speed run over and over, if they saw improvement in their just overall, results of doing speed puzzling.
Super curious.
I think it's a great exercise in getting yourself to get faster. Because I feel like you'll start to work at a different tempo, and then that hopefully would translate right into.
I feel like there are some things that do and some don't. Because One thing that you almost, when you do a new puzzle, you feel so slow because you're like, oh, like with this one, I was like, what's my strategy with this? And it like, so that's something that you can't get from doing a speed run for sure. Wait, like one thing I've gotten better at is like, if I have a piece in my hand that's going to connect like a couple of clumps, the strategy of placing that and connecting them all at once, I'm much better at that. If they're scooted away from each other a little too far and you need to kind of scoot them near each other and then put that piece to connect them, like that specific strategy, that's gotten better.
You guys, Yvonne has stepped away again. What is happening?
No.
Where is Yvonne?
Oh, poor Yvonne.
So for those of you who maybe don't recognize, Yvonne is currently the national champ. She won first in the U.S. Nationals. That's why we're sort of stressing, because we're like, Yvonne, you're so good, and you're having to mess with your computer constantly. Oh, it's such a bummer.
Yeah, that's super bummer. Maybe at least she's thinking to herself, well, at least I won nationals, so whatever.
All good. I'm going to pull up Robin again. I think Robin's maybe pulled slightly ahead of Betsy, just to guess. Because look, Robin has the cat. Betsy does not have the cat.
Oh, can you hear me okay? Now?
I can hear you okay. Can you hear me?
Faith is saying that she can't hear us. I'm going to say we can hear each other. Hear each other. Tammy, I assume you can hear us also? I heard a message elsewhere, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I accidentally muted the channel. I'm having a rough time, guys.
We're having a rough day. Let's maybe have some wine with the what do you call it? Closing ceremonies.
Oh my god. Oh,
well. Not next contest. Wait till after that, and then. So Kara Taylor there is making some good progress. I just spotlighted her, and I've been with her for a while, and she's looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, Kara. Yeah, Kara's.
Kara again. Oh my gosh.
And Tiffany Medeiros, I just put her up, and she's also got some good progress
she's doing great.
Be there.
It's so crazy how much though they're like just you get to this part and you just like slow way down. Like in movies where there's like the like whoa whoa whoa, so like slow down sound.
Honestly, guys, I'm so worried about how we're going to track all these people that are at exactly the same point. Yeah. Maybe it'll just start to separate more as we go, but now I'm just really trying. Now I'm really trying to pinpoint the people who I feel like are in the lead, so to speak.
I'm gonna keep my gallery view up so that I can. So we
don't miss anybody. Yeah.
Still, unfortunately, have 3 screens to scroll through. We almost need to like. Let's see here. After that, though. Oh, so I'll just like one of us just needs to, or we could turn off the puzzle image if you're not highlighting it, because that's just taking up a square.
I've got it on 2 screens, right? If I'm in gallery view, but
now I've got 2. Okay, yeah. Once you got rid of that puzzle image, then it did.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at your highlights and I'm gonna let you know if I think anyone else should be added. So we've got Kara, Robin, and Karen, EB, Tiffany, Sabrina, Kyle's looking
really good.
Come on, Kyle.
I think Kyle's got a shot at this.
All right, so let's see here. Betsy looks good. Does she look better than the others?
I quit spotlighting Betsy because she didn't have the cat done yet, and everybody else has the cat, I feel like.
Sabrina G doesn't, though. I would swap in Betsy for Sabrina G.
Okay. He's got
Noel
that top row almost
Marshall.
done. But...
That?
Oh,
Oh.
no, nothing.
So on deck are Noel and Katie Everson. Oh my God, everyone's gonna finish at the same time.
I know. That's what I keep saying. I'm so worried. Okay, Noelle, I'll pull Noelle up. And then you said Katie Everson, I'll pull her up. Oh no, I can't
think you
add
had the
anymore.
right people. I think you had the right people. Oh, okay. So now you're full. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm full. But yeah, look at that, you guys. We're at 54 minutes, and there's nobody who's like 2 minutes away. I mean, it's definitely going to be over an hour, I think.
Someone who took over an hour. It's validating. So we've got Becca Taylor. Becca Taylor looks pretty good compared to. Let me see. Becca Taylor looks better than. Maybe Noelle.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Okay.
Oh my God, my adrenaline's starting to go.
I know, I'm so sleepy. I'm feeling the exact same way. I got really sleepy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then we still have another one, you guys. Okay,
well,
so
we'll see.
Yeah, is there anybody in there missing? I don't have Kim Kenny up.
Let me see. I'll find her. This is work. I like the system. This is working better. Kim. No, I don't think she needs to be in there.
Okay.
Amy Brownlow looks pretty good, but I think it's fine for now. And then, Ben Schofield.
What about Karen Chandran?
I'm kind of writing down my on deck people.
Sure.
Emily Chandran. A little hard to tell. I'll put her in the on deck. And I wish I could move these around, but if you have them spotlighted, then I can't move things.
Yeah, I have them spotlighted.
Oh no, that's good. I mean, I wish I could move around my on deck people, but I can't.
Yeah. Well, you can move people around if you're in gallery view on your screen.
Well, no, it says that I can't.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah. It says since it's in spotlight mode, you can't.
Oh, you can't. Okay, sorry. I can go out of spotlight mode if you want, but right now.
No.
Okay.
Leave it.
I do feel like we have people kind of closing it. Actually, EB, you guys, she's got the whole bottom part, I think, done.
She's doing pretty good.
I feel like EB suddenly kind of
rose. She does have the whole bottom done, doesn't she?
Yeah.
It looks like Karen still has quite a few pieces of it.
Oh, they're under her cardboard.
Kyle might have the least amount of pieces left, or Kara. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Kara, EB, and Kyle. No, but Kara doesn't have that bottom section done like EB does.
Yeah, I'm surprised. To be fair, her and Yvonne have had some technical difficulties that have probably been distracting. Yvonne has been such a kind host.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Letting Karen keep going. If you try, what if you try this? So I want to, it looks like when you unhighlighted Noelle and Sabrina that they put them kind of sort of like line them up behind the highlighted people. So what if you unhighlighted Robin and highlighted Ben Schofield?
Okay, let me do that.
And then undo it. Let's see if that puts Ben. Then unhighlight Ben and put Robin back in.
I don't know where Robin went.
I think that works though. So once you put Robin back, she's right towards the beginning actually now.
Oh, for me, she's not at the beginning. She's at the end. That's okay though.
Oh, weird.
Yep.
Oh, now it just undid for me. So I don't know.
Okay. I just added Robin back in. I'm so curious, and I've never tried this, and maybe I just need to start doing it, is the headphone wearing. I noticed Kyle's wearing headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes wonder if it would be, I mean, I don't know. I don't do individuals that much because I'm not that competitive in it, but it's like maybe I should start doing headphones or something. And
I do the thing
usually
sometimes. Go ahead.
Mhm. No, go ahead. Usually I'm just doing them and the TV's on, or I'm just like not fully probably
Right.
in it like I should be.
Well, it like a little distracts me to have music unless it's maybe the right music. But if I know the lyrics, then my brain like gets distracted. But I did do a thing where I had like a timer go off like every 3 minutes, because it would kind of make me focus on like what I could get done in 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of liked that. It was like a metronome almost. Like, okay, can I do 20
All right,
pieces in 3 minutes or 30 pieces?
I just added Emily Chandran in there, and I hope I'm saying that name
Oh,
right. I
wow.
apologize, Emily, if I'm not, but she's definitely, I'm going to leave her
Yep.
spotlighted, I think.
Well, Sammy, Kim, and Ben are on deck. I'll try to look at them here in just a minute. I made a list for myself. So if
Okay.
you lose your hot spotlights or
Mhm.
or
Yeah, I think I think I took Simi down and I added
Oh yeah,
Emily.
Simi. I'll put Simi on deck.
Yeah, I can pull some of these spotlights off and do some other people.
Why don't we
Because
try
I'm
we're
feeling
probably
like
at
this
like,
is kind of close though.
are we getting too close? Do you want me to leave it? I feel like we're still probably like 3-4 minutes away at least, but
Could be.
just
I mean,
highlight some other people for a few minutes?
yeah.
Okay, I've got the list written down of
Okay,
who
yeah.
we're
Let me
looking
know
at.
who I
So
should
yeah.
add back when I'll try to leave like Evie, I think, and Kyle are so close. I don't really want to take them down, but
I've got Yvonne, Karen, Tiffany, Kara, Kyle, E.B., Robin, Simi, Becca, Emily,
okay.
Noelle, Sammy, Kim. Oh, here's who you could highlight: Noelle, Sammy,
Okay. Sammy.
Kim, and Ben. Well, Sammy, Kim, Ben.
I know, I'm looking.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Sorry,
Other
I was
than-
just letting you know.
yeah. So I'm gonna add
I don't know if
Noelle.
I tried to add Spotlight if that would just like mess everything up. So I don't really want
I
to.
don't know. I
Let's
mean, you
just not give
could.
ourselves more challenges today.
Right now it's full, so I can't add anybody. Yeah, you have to get rid of someone.
Like I said, I've got the list here. So as we feel like we're getting, let's keep an eye on Kyle and as he's getting closer.
Right. Okay. I'll remove Robbins and I'll try to find Ben because you mentioned Ben. Oh, there's Ben.
Yeah, you can leave up maybe like Kyle and whoever the second best is, and then you can get rid of the rest and just throw some others in. Because like I said, I've got the list in here.
Okay.
Maybe
Allie,
leave up
this is-
Simi. Oh, go ahead.
I just am worried I'll be too slow when we do want somebody else. I feel like Sammy's got a little ways to go.
What did you say a second ago, Faith?
I have
sorry.
a business question. Do you have a spreadsheet that has kind of all the puzzle donations for Traveling Puzzles and Puzzle Club? Where is that?
Can I give that to you not right now?
Or put it in the chat? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have one sheet, but we probably should talk about it not offline.
Okay. From who's up there now, who would you want me to pull up, Allie?
From who's out there? You're asking who do I want you to pull up as
Yeah,
the
so I've got
fast
Evie,
people?
Kara, Kyle, Becca, Emily, Simi.
I think the others were saying to highlight people who like might not be.
So just go to gallery for just a minute so we can.
Let's do
Okay,
that.
let me do that.
Let's do that.
Let's
I
go to
think that's much
gallery
easier.
so people can just kind of see the whole thing.
Yeah, and I've got the list here, so.
Okay.
And I'll keep an eye on Kyle.
Okay.
Tammy was suggesting you could maybe click through people one by one, but that may be pretty difficult.
I think that gets too hard because I basically have to add spotlight, remove spotlight, add spotlight, remove it. And then everybody shifts when I remove. So then it's hard for me to track like who's the next person. So it's kind of weird. I think if I can check on pinning, but I'll try pin, but I don't know. Tammy, you let me know if when I pin like that, you can see them easily. I don't know if
I'm keeping an eye on our top people, so probably in another minute we should switch back.
Okay.
I feel like Kyle doesn't have that many pieces. I feel like Simi and Kyle actually seem like they are the top
I'm getting
runners
nervous that I won't find people. So if I see Simi and Kyle, I'm putting them up.
Yeah.
Simi's doing really good.
Okay.
I think Simi might be further along than Kyle.
I agree. They're going to be pretty close. So here's the people to put back up then.
Okay.
So Simi, Kyle, John and Karen, Tiffany. When you're ready for the next.
Yep, just a sec. EB, you said EB, right?
I leave EB. Simi.
Yeah. I'm looking for Simi. She's not popping up. There it is. Okay.
You've got Kyle, you've got EB. So Tiffany, Kara, Yvonne.
Tiffany, Yvonne, and Karen.
Becca Taylor.
Yep.
We don't have Becca, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for Becca.
No problem. You're doing great.
Well, there she is.
Okay. And Kara, Robin, and Emily.
Okay. Robin's right here. I can't, let's see. Can I get all of them up? Kara, Robin, Kara. Literally, I feel like every time I click the button,
I wish that I knew if I spotlighted if it would cause a problem because I would do it for you.
Yeah, you can try it right now.
I don't want to mess it up though. We're close. It's okay. Kara, so you got Kara, right?
Yep, Kara's up.
Robin and Emily.
Robin's also up, but I don't have Emily
good.
because I'm at my limit right now. But I will make sure I can see Emily at the top.
Yeah, 9. Okay, got it. All right, so I'll look around and see if anyone's looking closer. So remember, Val, that you're gonna call out the finish time.
Yep.
Faith is gonna record the finish time, and I'm gonna announce to the group. I'm gonna wait for you guys to say the time so that I know what to announce.
We're getting so close.
Mm-hmm. I know it's getting close. Look at Simi's like in that frantic mode right now. I think it might be Simi, you guys.
Oh, I'll be so excited for her.
Yeah.
I'll be excited for anyone.
Trisha, Brina, Jeremy.
Trisha's not that close yet.
No, I'm looking at on deck. Once one name is done.
Right. Yep. Oh, you guys, it's gonna be Simi.
Did Simi attended nationals? Oh man, I'll just stop talking.
107.34?
Yeah, or 107.35.
Done. Yeah, 107.35. I think that was it. 107.35.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. 107.35. Woohoo! Our first place winner.
We've got a first place winner, 107.35. Simi Berman. Great work, Simi. Woo! All right, everyone keep on puzzling, doing a great job. Make sure that you do not share this image on your social media until after, let's just say 6 p.m. Central. Please don't share on social media and please turn off your video. Great work. I'll say it like 3 more times at least.
Who should I pull up next? Was it Emily you said?
So my list includes Noel, Sammy, Trisha. Do Trisha.
You guys,
Okay.
Robin, no, I guess she's got pieces at the bottom.
Yeah,
There
Robin's
is a
closing
chance
in
my
on it.
computer is going to die. What happens if I drop the Zoom call?
If you drop the Zoom call, just keep on puzzling, and you can let us know your time, but you will be unofficial, and so you just won't be eligible for prizes is all.
Okay, thank you.
For you guys, it might be
Hey,
Kyle.
Becca's almost done.
Yep.
10907.
Who?
Wait, no, not yet.
Oh, Becca.
Done.
10907.
Yep. Oh wow, good job. Somebody watch Kyle. Be watching him, please.
Yeah, Kyle's close. All right, I'll pull
Becca,
Becca.
great work. Second place, 10907. We had you. Again, make sure not to
Kyle.
post on social media. Great work, and go ahead and turn off your video. Do you want to add to the pins? Once Kyle's done, add to the pins.
Oh,
Alyssa.
Kyle's
Robin's
almost
done. Robin's done.
Robin's done. Evie's done. 109.50. 109.50 for Evie. I think Robin was first.
Yeah. What was Robin?
Done.
109.50.
What was Robin's time?
What was Robin?
109.41. Oh, she is 41.
109.41. Okay, we'll go with that.
Oh, Kyle's
All right,
done.
great.
10.
We've got Robin finishing at 109.41. Great work, Robin. You can go ahead and turn off your video. Evie, 109.50, just 9 seconds later. Great work. Go ahead and turn off your video. And we've got Kyle. Can I get confirmation from Faith or Val on the time?
I think it was 1:10:14, but I want to see his timer because I was literally writing something when he wrote it.
Okay. Kyle, can we double check your timer against ours?
I failed to start mine.
Okay, that's fine. What did you say then, Val?
I said 1:10. I think it was about 1:10:12 or 1:10:13, something like that. It was right
We'll
around
call
there.
it 1:10:13. Great work, Kyle. 1:10:13. Awesome job. You can go ahead and turn off your video. Again, make sure not to share on social media. I'm going to say it about 4 more times and then I'll stop. Great work, everyone.
Okay, I'm going to look for some other folks.
Here, I've got some for you.
Yep. So
You have Sammy up right now.
I can pull Sammy up.
Alyssa, get Alyssa.
Okay.
Alyssa might be even more important.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got, I think, maybe Michael Sui. Really tough to deal with this.
Oh, Noelle was in there in the mix, I think.
Yeah. Do you have Noelle?
I just pulled her out.
Emily Chandra is looking good.
Oh, Betsy. No. Okay, I got 9 spots.
So
now.
Val, you keep looking at your highlighted spots. I'll look around. So what do you have? Okay. So do you have any space available?
No, I don't have any space available.
I'll look at the space and I'll look around. You watch
I
for
think
finishers.
looking at who's going right now, it's going to be Alyssa, Kara, or Emily, maybe. But Karen's definitely in the mix too. It's just hard to see because they're so far away.
Right. I'm looking around.
We're getting there though.
Okay. We have Kim in the mix. Let me check Kim, but you don't have her right now. Is that true?
No, I don't have her highlighted.
Okay, let me find her. I'll compare her. I don't even see her.
I think Karen.
Kim is looking pretty good.
Who? Kim Kenny?
Maybe.
I feel like it's going to be Karen Cavett next.
Yeah, leave it where it is now.
Okay.
I think those people are the closest. I'll double check that no one's closer.
I think Karen's only got like 10 pieces left there, so she's probably next.
Michael, Sue, Whitney.
Oh, Amanda Messinger.
Writing down names.
Amanda Messinger's in it too. Put Amanda Messinger on deck.
Okay.
Oh, you guys, I think Karen's going to be done. Is she done? 113.27?
Yep. Got it.
113.27.
And our next finisher is Karen Cavett at 113.27. Great work, Karen.
Yes,
Despite all the technical difficulties. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna mention that because you are correct. Okay, so you got to keep Yvonne's screen on. So is Karen gonna turn it off?
Better not turn it off.
All right.
Looks like Emily's getting really close there, and Kara.
I had a piece on the floor. You can add like 10 seconds to my time.
So 113.37 for Karen.
113.37. Thanks, Karen.
Oh, you guys,
We got
Taylor's
Emily,
right there.
Tiffany. We got a couple people.
Yeah.
I'll watch Emily.
Yeah, Emily's gonna finish.
I think Kara's gonna finish first.
Oh,
Done.
yeah, 114.41.
44.
44.
44 for Kara.
114.44.
And Emily's just about done. Alyssa's just about done too. I'll watch Alyssa, you watch Emily.
Okay, I'll watch Emily.
Valerie, can you spotlight Doug also?
Who?
Oh, Kara's done. Oh yeah. I didn't actually tell Kara. Great job, Kara, at 114.44. Nice work. Go ahead and turn off your screen. And we've also got Doug that just finished. Show us again, Doug. 115.20. Great work, Doug. And Tiffany Medeiros.
Emily just finished at 115.30.
Who was 115.30?
Emily Shadran finished 115.30. She has 115.31, but I think it was 115.30.
Do you get Doug's time? I'm going to tell people to leave their timers up.
I got Doug.
Yeah, Doug's was.
We just had a bunch of people finish within a couple seconds. Keep your timers up until we say your name or you see your name in the chat.
There's Alyssa, 115.34.
So we've got Tiffany at 115.15. Is that correct?
What was Alyssa?
115.25.
Tiffany.
Okay. Val, you guys tell me what times you have.
Was it Tiffany who just said 115.25?
Yes.
Okay.
Tiffany at 115.25. You are confirmed. You can turn off your video. Do we have Emily Chandron?
Emily I had is 115.30 for Emily.
Emily, go ahead, Faith.
No, I've got Emily.
Emily Chandron, 115.30. You are good to go. Great work. You can go ahead and turn yours off. Sammy Brownlow is getting really close here.
And Doug. Doug at 115.20.
We have Doug at 115.20. He's already off. And Alyssa at 115.34. Will someone repeat that back?
Yes.
Yep.
Alyssa, 115.34.
And Sammy's done at 117.13.
Yep.
Sammy, 117.13.
Great job. Alyssa, you're good. Sammy, you're good. Great work.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for some more folks. Hopefully we're not sleeping on
I know that
anybody
got a
here.
little crazy. Trisha Seedlecky's just about
Definitely
done.
got crazy. Kim Penny.
Watching
Spotlight
Trisha
her.
right now. You keep looking for so much. She's done 117.46. Trisha.
117.46 for Trisha.
Thank you. And Trisha said Sidlecki 117.46. Great work, Trisha. Go ahead and turn off your video. Again, make sure no one shares the image. Thank you so much. Keep puzzling. Okay. How's it going? Sabrina G. Do you want to highlight Sabrina?
Yeah, let me look. Yep, there she is. What happened to Betsy? Betsy Parker. Where's she at? I'm going to spotlight her.
And Schofield and Jeremy look good.
Jory only has the cat left, so, and Michael, Sui, so I have them spotlighted right
Okay,
now.
yes, you should. You should.
Okay.
How much space do you have left?
I have no spaces left.
Amanda Messenger. Amanda Messenger, where's she at? And Elizabeth McTurtle Aveen.
What am I looking at? What?
Sorry.
You want me to
okay,
highlight
so
new people?
Amanda
Yeah,
Messenger should replace Sabrina G. Amanda Messenger to replace Sabrina
Okay.
G.
Yeah.
Really close. I'll look at her
Okay.
right now. Okay. I'm watching Amanda.
Okay.
Okay, you got her now?
Yep. I got Amanda now.
Okay, so you watch her. I'll look around.
Okay.
Ben, Whitney. Let me see if they're closer than anyone on the screen. Jory's just about done. Oh gosh, her and Amanda are really close to each other. I'm gonna watch Jory. You watch Amanda. Jory's done. 119.44.
I'm watching Amanda.
Faith, will you repeat back? 119.44. Okay.
I can't tell. I can't tell what's going on with Amanda. I hope she
Jory,
raises her
we've got
hands.
you at 119.44. Great work. You can go ahead and turn off your screen. And we've got Noelle, who just finished also at 120.14. Is that what you have, Noelle? Yes, 120.14 for Noelle Marshall. Great work, Noelle. You can go ahead and turn off your screen. Thank you. Are you doing okay over there? You got those ones?
I didn't write them down. I'm looking. I've been removing spotlights, and I'm going to add people in.
No, you're doing good. You're doing it good. I was just double checking with Faith. I can't hear Faith if she's not.
Yeah, I don't know if she's muted. I'm watching Amanda Messinger still, though. But it's hard. She's got pieces on top of her puzzle, so it's really hard to tell what she has left and how many pieces are left.
Sarah's done, it looks like.
Oh, Sarah Oman's done?
121.
Oh, yeah, 121.
And Sarah Oman, great work at 121 even.
Kim Kenny's getting close.
Michael Sui.
Oh, Amanda just finished 121.22, maybe?
And we've got Amanda Messenger at 121.22. And Michael Sui at 121.26. Right behind each other. Nice work. Go ahead and turn off your videos. Did you get all those, Faith?
Yep, got them.
Thank you.
Yvonne,
Do you want to highlight Ben Schofield?
He's at 121, 50, like 50 something, but.
Who's that?
Yvonne.
That it?
122.04? Nope, she's
Yvonne?
still finding pieces. She's missing something.
122.11 is where this started. So if she's not done by 122.21.
Okay.
I'll announce her.
Yeah.
Yvonne, your 10-second penalty has you finishing at 122.21. Great work despite a lot of technical difficulties. Great work.
Kim's done. 122.35.
And Kim Kenny, we have you at 122.35. Great work, Kim. Elizabeth Turtle. Turn to Elizabeth Turtle. You don't have her.
Yeah, I'm going to find her.
Yeah, okay.
I'm adding
she's
a bunch
pinned.
of people
She's
in.
pinned. Elizabeth is up. Oh, Whitney Presley, ASAP if you can.
Oh, where is it? Where is Whitney?
I'll watch her.
Okay. There we go. Found it.
Okay, great. Ben Schofield.
Yep, he's next.
Whitney's done.
Yep, 123.18. Whitney, 123.18.
Whitney, great work at 123.18. And Elizabeth at 123.37. Great work, you guys. Go ahead and turn off your video and take a little load off. Betsy's looking good. Okay, so you've got Ben up
I was
there.
gonna say, who's all up here? So we got Betsy up here, Alex. Oh, Jeremy Seidling. I'm gonna put him up. And who else we got here? Let me know if there's anybody else I should spotlight. I'm
I
trying
can't
to
turn off Yvonne and Karen. Can you turn them off?
I already unspotlighted them.
Jeremy, you've got Ben, you've got Sabrina G, you've got. I get real excited and then like she's got it already. Jessica W. And Bree.
Oh, yeah. I can't turn off Yvonne and Karen either. Sorry. I
Fine,
just
that's fine.
tried.
I tried
Jessica
too.
W is important.
Oops.
Jessica, and then
Karen Chandra was zoomed well earlier, and Jessica W. Let's put those folks up.
Alex Carney. Alex looks pretty decent there.
Okay, that's.
Is that full?
Should I pull up Alex and replace
Yeah,
him?
if yes. Oh, let me see. I can tell you. Is Alex doing better than me?
Karen Chandra, I'll put up Alex.
Let's see, Chandra. I think you're good.
Okay.
Who's next?
guys.
Betsy.
I just came.
She's done 125.33.
Yep.
Who was that?
Betsy Parker,
Betsy?
125.33.
Great, thank you.
Betsy Parker, great. Betsy Parker, great work at 125.33.
What did I tell you? We had a run there where it was like everybody was,
Oh my God.
10 seconds behind each other. I mean, there was some division. There was no like right at the same time, really. It was usually like, but it was just for a while like, whoa, everybody was getting done.
And Schofield's got a cat shape left.
I feel like
I
this
think
is
he's
like,
next.
okay.
But yeah, you feel like this is like this is stressful.
Yeah, it's just like a marathon until all of a sudden it's not, and everybody's right on course to finish. Yeah, this is poof. I feel like the sweet spot for this puzzle is right around 1 hour 20, and then it's. Woo-wee.
Wait, where would I have fallen? 16.
Oh, sure. That's what you want to know. Where would I be in this mix?
Only 1, 2.
This becomes a real scramble at the end. I'm surprised how kind of methodical people look, because I would be in full on, picking up and frantically trying in about 10 places at this point.
Yeah. I feel tired now.
Oh, I am. Yeah, that was exhausting. That little bit of a run there where it was
Did it.
from about basically 1:07 to when Simi finished to 1:25. It was just pretty constant.
This is terrible. Do you have space for one more, right?
Okay. Ben is looking like the closest right now to me, anyway.
Wait, sorry,
Or
did you say
Jeremy.
yes or no to having space?
Oh yeah, no, I have space. Who should I put up?
Bree or Ashley Willard, maybe?
Okay, I'll put up Bree. I was
Ben is
thinking
looking
the
really
same
good.
thing. I think Ben and Jeremy are kind of neck and neck right now for the next to get done.
I feel like it's interesting because some people had that cat done really early, and then some people clearly don't like fur.
Don't like fur. You're gonna wait for the bitter end for that.
Yeah. Oh my God, I feel like I'm dying now. Okay. All right.
Personally, I did
That's
this
not
cut
good.
very early because it was pretty small and there was a nice edge to it.
Yeah.
What's that?
I normally avoid the fur too, but I did this cut pretty early just because compared to the pottery, the
Yeah.
the teacups, it was easier.
Yeah, it was more distinct. Agreed.
Mhm.
Ben is about to put in last two pieces.
Yeah, it's going to be Ben. And then I think Jeremy and then Alex.
2851.
Yep.
Ben.
Good to know.
That sounds right. Yep.
Great work, Ben. 128.51. Awesome job. There are some people coming up behind you, so keep on puzzling, guys. You're doing great. This is a tough one.
All right.
I don't know if people feel like I'm being condescending. I really am just trying to be encouraging.
No, it's I think you are being encouraging. This is not a super easy puzzle.
Mention that you're speaking from experience because you did it too.
Exactly. Yeah.
I just kind of noticed Julia Weiner. I'm not going to put her up quite yet, but she's got some good progress going. Hey,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, we have 21 people left, I think, and that's like, for an hour and a half.
Huh.
Like we've had I guess we've probably had like over 25 finishers already. That's really good.
That is really good.
It's a hard puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We still
I know.
got
What
half an
did I
hour,
say? I
so
thought I was thinking like, oh, maybe only 2/3 would finish in the 2 hours, but I think we're going to be closer to almost everybody finishing in 2 hours. But we're going to have to jump off probably around the 1:45 mark, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, how's that timing going to work?
Well, because what time do we start checking for the next one? 4?
Because we told people this has a 2-hour time limit. So we'll have to jump off. Yeah, we said the next one starts at, what is that, 2 West?
Check-in starts at 2 o'clock Pacific, so that's 45 minutes from now.
Yeah, I think we should give them the full 2 hours, though. I don't think we can
I
hop
think we
off
should
before
try,
then.
yeah. That'll just mean, again, that we get a 10-minute break before. That's okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to write in the lessons learned.
We make. Oh, Jeremy's about done. Look at that. Oh, Jessica's making a big move, flipping the puzzle over.
She's like, oh, good tap.
And Alex standing up like, okay, I'm going to finish this bad boy. Do you guys sit or stand during individuals? Because it varies with me. I feel like I stand more when I do pairs and teams. Oh, Jeremy's done.
131.33. Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
131.33.
Thank you. I got it.
Jeremy, great work. 131.33. Excellent job. Looks like Alex might be sneaking up. Barina. Oh, sorry, Alex DeSoto, but there's also Alex Carney. I was talking about Alex DeSoto. Jessica. Good, you added some more pins.
Yeah.
So you're full on pins. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Alex has got to be really close. It's just hard. It's hard to see on this puzzle if they have pieces sitting on the puzzle because it's such a jumble. That's also a big no-no with my group. We never have puzzle pieces sitting on top of the puzzle.
Right.
Just our little quirks that we have gathered over the years. Yeah, Jessica's.
That's a good rule, though.
Oh, Alex is done. 132.50.
Cool.
That was what I was going to say. Yeah.
132.50. Great work, Alex DeSoto. 132.50. Awesome job. My head hurts. I'm tired. I didn't get enough sleep last night either. I know that we all know how that feels, right?
Yep. I feel like Jessica W is close. And Sabrina. Alex Carney. Oh. Once we have a few people that are more people done, I'll maybe go back to gallery and we can see where everybody's at.
Yeah.
Have you guys been conscious of the fact that like during these, I literally like my butt falls asleep because I just do not move. My legs don't move. It's like all that moves is my head as I sit.
Jessica W is done. Jessica W is done.
Okay.
134. Let's ask her. I would say 134.13, but I think she's done earlier. Yeah. Jessica W, will you go ahead and show us your timer real quick? I want to compare it to what I got. 134.06. That is the official time we'll go by then. Great work. 134.06 for Jessica. Yeah, so now the internet knows about our butts falling asleep. So
I just don't move. You know, like when you're working or something, you're kind of like conscious of your surroundings and you move a little bit. I literally just don't move for 2 hours. I'm just staring so intently and so focused. Okay, Sabrina's like, done. 134.58.
Okay, 134.58, is that right?
Yep. I think she hit it at a couple seconds after, but
Okay.
I was looking at her timer. 134.58.
Okay, got it.
134.58. Great work to Sabrina. Do a little happy dance. You don't have to look at this picture anymore.
I am, speaking of sitting, I moved and got a foot cramp earlier.
Oh no.
had to like walk it off.
Teaches you for moving. You're not allowed to move, Faith. You just gotta plant it. Earlier, I was like, maybe I could put this on my standing desk and I could kind of, and then it's like, no, I can't stand, and because then I'll move around and people will be annoyed.
Alex is done. 136 exactly.
Ooh,
Alex
sweet.
Carney, 136. Got it.
Great work, Alex Carney. 136 on the dot. Nice work. Do we want to switch?
I just admitted her again. Yeah.
Do you want to switch back to gallery mode, maybe?
I am going to do that. What a coincidence that you say that.
Excellent. Yeah, you know what? Now that you're saying that, I have been sitting for quite a while. It's my derriere is a little tired.
You can't feel things after a while. It's just sort of.
It looks like Katie's almost done. No, maybe not. She's got a handful.
Maybe you just get. Oh man, this sitting.
Katie being Katie of the Puzzle Moms, right?
Yes.
We didn't do a lot of talking about
Julia
people's
looks
stats
close.
in this. Oh, yeah. Kaylin Paisley is returned. She was in it earlier and dropped out by accident. Oh, Jessica W. She just went away. Didn't she finish already? Yeah, she did.
She was there. She was back. She was there.
She must be messing with her camera. What's funny is that Bob Badley with the white table. So I thought was going to be earlier because I remember watching him earlier and thinking, oh, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yep. This is one of those puzzles where like people. Oh, Katie's almost done. Where people like slow down. I think there's some of the easier puzzles. I feel like don't require the same kind of mind over matter that this one does.
I think that's true. Mm-hmm. I've never seen that in more clear terms than at Worlds in the team final when we had that 1500 piece that was just really difficult. I felt like at some point, I don't know about you, Faith. I mean, we were on the same team, but I felt like there were points where we were just sort of like, I don't want to do this anymore. And just kind of like, I'm just going to stare for a while because I don't know what to do.
My team was doing so.
Julia's done.
Oh, okay, cool.
41. We missed her. Okay, I missed
I
her.
got her 138.41.
Sorry, what was that, Tammy?
138.31, I think she said.
41 is in the Discord.
Oh,
Great work, Julia. 138.41.
okay. Next up is going to be Katie, I think for sure.
That I have a seat cushion. Katie, I feel like Katie has been right there for multiple.
No, I know
it's
she
so
has.
tough when that happens, where you're like, I have it, but I just can't get these stupid last handful.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt at Worlds about the individual puzzle, but then about all of the pieces of the individual puzzle.
That's how I felt about the pink building in the individual puzzle.
That's what I mean.
I'm doing so good. And then
she's done.
No.
She's done. 139.
Missing one?
Oh,
I think 139.35 is about when she. Oh, nope, she found it. 139.45.
46. 39.46.
Yeah,
Yep.
139.46.
Okay.
Great work to Katie. 139.46. Way to persevere through those missing pieces, and great work. Feel like we might struggle now because this is the point where everyone has slowed down.
Yeah.
I guess Bree and maybe Gail, but the rest are at that point where you start having to do all the little itsy bitsy stuff, and I feel like it's going to be a little while before we have another finisher.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you notice that Tina doesn't have? It's very interesting. Tina did all of the plates first.
What?
She doesn't have the lines, the shelf
Well,
lines.
no, I'm gonna spotlight that because that's fascinating.
Super
You're
interesting.
right.
Look at that.
Wow. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Huh. I find it so fascinating.
I like her overhead view. She's really got a sweet setup there. You can see her timer really clear.
And honestly, I kind of like this looks really cool that she has all the plates done.
I know.
The visual is kind of awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this puzzle tonight, you guys. I haven't done it yet, so I think tonight.
I'm gonna redo it.
After staring at it for like 5 hours, I think I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm doing this tonight. You would think we would be tired of it, but
probably not.
No, every time we do one of these virtuals, that night I puzzle. Same with like after an in-person competition, we all like just end up puzzling that evening, which seems crazy, but you kind of just want to chase that high.
Puzzle. I kind of want to do a puzzle.
Yeah, I feel like when you compete and then it's just so fun, then it's like the rest of the day you're like, I want to keep doing that.
Right, like that was kind of what I want to do with the whole day.
Question. Oh yeah, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think that Tina is gonna get done with the plates and start in on the next part and be like, "Oh my gosh, there were these lines." I wonder.
It's not our strong suit, right? Like,
very possible.
Yeah, everybody has the thing they're good at.
Did Melanie just finish? Oh, she looks close, actually, doesn't she? Do you want to highlight her for a sec?
Melanie. Where's Melanie? Oh, down there. Oh yeah, I see. Yep. Oh yeah, she's close. I think we could keep it on Melanie. I think she's.
I'll keep looking at gallery, but yeah, you keep looking at her. I'll see if there's anyone else we didn't notice.
No, I was gonna say is I make fun of my pairs partner Mary Christensen all the time because we'll have a long day at work or something and go out for happy hour, and then I'll be like, hey, we should go and do some speed puzzling. She's like, I'm too tired. 143.13 for Melanie.
Done.
143.13. Yes. Perfect.
143.13. Great work, Melanie.
Got it.
Who's gonna have tea after this?
Not me.
I think I will.
What were you gonna say, Val?
Oh no, so I always tease her because I'll be like, hey, we should go back and like do some speed puzzling. And she's like, I'm too tired. It's too exhausting. And I'm always like, what? Jigsaw puzzling? Like, you're too tired for jigsaw puzzling. I find this hard.
There's no too tired in
no, unless
in
you've
speed
been
puzzling.
doing it for 8 hours and then you're tired from that. But it's like, no,
Right.
I'm never too tired. Like if somebody's hanging around, is like, hey, you want to do a jigsaw puzzle? It's not like a hard choice.
Are you sure you said that the day we did 3 events at Worlds?
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. I can see it if you've been doing it all day, then yes, you can be tired of it. But when you've been at just like your job and then you're hanging out in the evening, it's like, no, I will never say no to that.
Yeah, that's how I de-stress. Wait, what?
Right.
I'm confused.
Yeah. Maybe it's more of a reflection of puzzling with me. Maybe she's like, no, that's
like,
too exhausting. That's too stressful.
I wasn't gonna say anything, Valerie, but
that's probably what it is. I should be really rooting into her comments.
Val,
Taking
hey, Val.
hint.
Hey, Val.
Yeah.
Sorry. You want to highlight Bree? Is Bree just about done?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry,
She's so excited. You're so excited. Yep.
Okay.
145.08.
Done.
oh, I got it.
Perfect.
Great work, Bree. Do you have? Let me see your timer real fast.
I have 145.08.
Yep.
Yep,
That's
what we
exactly
got.
right. That's what we have too. 145.08. Great work.
Thank you so much.
Look at that. Okay, so how many do we have left? 1, 2. We have 12 people left.
Did
No,
you
you know,
want to highlight maybe Gail, Ashley?
I think we've lost a few people.
Oh, did we?
I think maybe because my spreadsheet, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, Ashley, Bob.
6,
Gail,
7,
Ashley, Bob.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 blanks on the spreadsheet.
But
That includes the people we knew that weren't coming.
Yeah. They're
there's
removed.
13 people here, isn't there?
Is there 14? I thought you
think
said
it's
12.
13. I think we're just missing one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So Ann Brown, Ashley Willard, and Schofield.
Oh, I'll look for Ann. Pull Ann up.
Bob, Christina, Gail is still on.
I'm adding Ann.
Harry Schumacher, we don't have a time for. Did she drop off? We didn't have her time last time either.
I know, but she was here, so I think.
Yeah, she was in both.
I think maybe she dropped off.
Yeah. Okay.
What does Gail have like a doll at the end of the table there?
Oh, it's from the bear, whatever the puzzle.
Yeah, just bear with us.
Earlier.
They were
in
the, yeah. That was one of the pairs teams.
Lisa, Nora,
Sarah has a good overhead view, but Sarah, I don't see Sarah in the picture anymore. Or did Sarah? Oh no, there she is. I see. I see a hand. It's like I couldn't see any person.
Okay, I see everyone else in there, Faith.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so Carrie must have been the outlier. We just need to contact Carrie and say, what happened, man?
Yeah. I found your spreadsheet, by the way, that I was asking about earlier.
Oh, okay.
I just want to put in the donations that we've received.
We probably should talk about that later. I don't know.
Maybe, but like I'm in the middle of trying to get it done because if I can get that done, then I'm all caught up.
So that our viewers know we have all of our finances in order.
Thank you, TurboTax. Not TurboTax, QuickBooks, although it's all the same company.
Yeah. Let's see. Karen's doing well. Man, yeah, Tina, yeah, she's just had those lines left for a while. I think she's got the one about done.
She hates the lines, I think.
Yeah, I think she does. I think it's safe to say, not a fan of those lines. All right, we're at 3:33. Are we going to go till 3:45 because that'll be about 10 more minutes, and that would get us at the 2-hour mark. So
I think so. And then we'll just be able to go to the restroom and
and then be ready to do this again. And be ready to panic when everybody finishes at around an hour and 10 minutes.
But you know what? Okay. Let's take bets. Let's take bets for
Reuters.
Oh, Robin.
Save it for the next live stream when there's, save it for that. We'll do that at the beginning. We'll make some summations. It's funny that we have a lot of the folks. I figured people would sign up for pair and then the individual one that would, be their preferred thing so that they kind of get it all done and then have the rest of their day. But we have a lot of people that are taking a big long break and then doing the second round. I guess it's nice. They can go, like, if they have a friend who is pair puzzling with them, they can go grab lunch or something.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like we're going to have a couple of finishers. You think so? Tina's picking up speed because she realized she should have done the lines earlier.
Yeah.
No offense, Tina, if you look at this later, you're doing a great job. I
think Gail is getting pretty close too.
Gail and Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And
should I remove some other spotlights and maybe make them a little bigger so we can see better? I'll do that.
Yeah, because I think we got Gail, Tina, Bob,
Tina.
Maybe leave Ashley and Nora there as well.
That's what I'm thinking. I'll leave these 5 up. That kitten's so cute. What's funny is that I was, before the competition began, while we were getting ready, I was like, oh, I'm going to look up the picture for this puzzle. And it's nowhere because you can't get this puzzle yet. So I was like, why can't I find this? But I did find it eventually. But it was probably like an overseas seller or something where.
Oh, well, no, this puzzle. Wait, what did you? Oh, you forgot that you couldn't find it.
Yeah, this puzzle. Yeah.
Gail has a few pieces left.
Wasn't on.
Got 2 and.
Oh, I forgot to get the timer up.
Piece in there. Is it 152.08?
Nice.
And I'll announce it.
Done.
Great work, Gail. 152.08. Nice job.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
It must feel good if you were like really, done in under 2 hours, like you're getting in under the wire. That's nice.
It looks like Tammy found the link for this puzzle. But yeah, they just released, so.
Yeah, it wasn't on the Cobble Hill site yet. That's where I went first, and it wasn't on there, so.
She found it on Puzzle Warehouse.
Oh, man, Tina, you're so close, Tina.
Getting it. It's between her and Bob. Part of me wants to tell them, but I think I won't. I want to be like, Bob and Tina, you're in a race. Go.
They would hate that, but yes, I agree.
I think I would, like, personally, I'm not going to do it again, but Personally, I would actually like to know because it'd make me pick up speed. I'd be like, oh, okay, I have someone to race against instead of just like, oh, I got to finish this stupid puzzle.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to spotlight Karen because I feel like she's really made some progress. Yeah, Karen, look at that.
Oh,
Karen's close.
Tina's done.
Done.
Woohoo!
153.
Finally.
153.40 for Tina. You got that, Faith? Great
Was it
work, Tina.
153.40?
153.40.
All right.
Tina, you should definitely check out the live stream later and see how your strategy compares to others. It was pretty interesting for us to watch.
Well, Karen's getting really down there. I'm glad I went and looked because
Yeah.
kind of sneaking in there before Bob and Nora.
Looking at the others just to double check. Sarah, Ashley, Bob.
Done. 154.34.
Done.
Is that what you had? 154.34?
Sounds good to me. 154.34. Great work, Karen. And Bob right behind her. 154.47. Oh man. Great work, you guys. You got to keep that in mind, even as you're trudging along, that there's someone right next to you and you might not even know it. So keep on going.
Bobby B. For all my fellow Game of Thrones nerds out there. Bobby B.
Bob just did the like,
Who did what?
Bob just did the like, fall back, like, oh, I can't believe I just did that thing.
Dude, I should have still had him spotlighted. I'd taken it off.
Stop him. Should I give them a 5-minute warning or just tell them when we're done?
I think just tell them when we're done. I don't know, unless you think it'll light a fire under anybody. It might. Yeah, you could do it, I guess. Do it. Do it.
Keep on going, guys. We've got just over 4 minutes left before the 2-hour time limit. Keep on going. You can keep puzzling beyond that too for unofficial time submission, but we just won't be able to stick around for the whole time. But keep on going. We'll let you know when we have to peace out.
That's everybody that's left. I've got them up on the screen.
Like Nora,
Spotlighted. Let's see if anybody else gets in under the wire in the next 5 minutes. I feel like Nora's got a shot at it. And Chris probably has a shot at it. Sarah, and maybe, but it's hard to tell with that angle a little bit.
I think Nora
Ashley,
might
I
do
don't
it.
know. Yeah, I think Nora could for sure.
Not sure about the others.
Yeah.
Too painful at this point. Like the puzzle itself, I mean. Like it's just because it's so many little stupid sections.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to like this puzzle because I kind of like the pick them up and look for where it goes thing. And I feel like there's a lot of that at the end of this.
This is that. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I would enjoy that. But it'll probably take me 2 hours.
It's a tough puzzle.
I'm just not fast individually.
Or the times. I heard something. Oh yeah, I came in like less than a minute behind like Tiffany Medeiros, and her and I go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I was only a few minutes behind Karen.
I like to look and see like where I am. Yeah, because there are people that I'm always like kind of neck and neck with too, so that helps. You're only a few minutes behind Karen. That's impressive.
Well, this is what I was saying with the puzzle twist. I beat her. And so that's why, again, I'm so sad that I chatted while I did this puzzle like a stupid idiot. Why? Who knows? I
Allie,
do feel like
it's not the important thing. It's the journey and the friends you make
Whatever.
along the way.
That's why we've established this whole organization.
So we can win things? No. We're not allowed to win, Allie. Just like we're not allowed to win everything.
I'm winning my heart. First done, 158.40.
Oh, yay.
Oh, that's it.
You can let her know. So she can
Just
put her
under
hands
the
down.
wire. Great job, Nora. 158.40. Nice work.
Done.
Nora seems traumatized.
I understand, Nora.
Like, oh, that was horrible. But we were right. She finished.
And I thought it was a little too tricky for anyone.
She's laying on her table. Oh, poor Nora.
That's awesome.
Oh, what have we done to these people?
It's like when you run a half marathon and at the end you're like, well, I'm exhausted. But then later, like, I did it. I hope that's how they feel.
And then you're thinking to yourself, I should have done the full.
Yeah. And then you're like, I'll do it again. Don't worry.
Oh, I don't know if we're going to get anybody in the next couple of minutes. And I definitely need to take a break. I have to go and let my dogs out and feed them before the next contest.
I think we're going to have to call it.
Yeah.
Anything that I need to say?
We just passed 2 hours, so.
Okay. So from a live stream wrap up, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Do you want to, just tell everybody and then I'll do the live stream wrap up right at the end. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to unmute over. All right, everyone. Great work with this competition. We have hit the 2-hour mark and we do need to take a little break before the next competition. So we're going to have to let you go on Zoom, but you go ahead and just keep on puzzling, or if you need to, you can hit pause on your timer and resume, but go ahead and shoot us an email with your time and we will post it as an unofficial time submission. So keep on puzzling. We know this is a tough one. We've done it ourselves and it was a really difficult puzzles. So you guys are great for continuing on. We hope to see you at closing ceremonies at 7 p.m. Central and also at 4:30 p.m. Central at the next live stream. We'll be doing that announcement about the speedpuzzling.com event.
Yeah, so for everybody who's watching this later on the recording, thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us for other future videos and live streams. And it's been great. Thanks so much.